It's now 21-0.
49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Hey, number 1,
Here's Fields. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Still going inside the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
13.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. That strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 124 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Come on. 180. What a shot.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you, but that will. Really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19.
Up the middle with Barkley. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Green 19.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Lamar changing the look.
Get hot!
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Sit hot! 180! Yo. No, we changed it. 180! Press hot! Hey, come on. Press it hot! Go. You. 180!
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Danny Gray, 50 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. On his loop for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Ravens 28, 49ers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Fields. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Down the left sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Here we go. A 57-yard gain. And the 49er first down.
Now it's Fields. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
From 19 yards away. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Jackson going to change things up a bit. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
4th and 1.
Hey, Ozzy! You change it. Report! Sit up!
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Go. You.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, middle. You got it. Sit up.
Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
38 yards on the play. First down, San Francisco.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Green 19, you're cut. Delta.
Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Here we go. 70 report.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
They'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Get up. 19 tight. 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check smash. 19. 18. Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, Buffalo 18.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Okay,
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Cup 18, Pioneer. Hawk 70, Cup 19, Dragon 60, Panther 11, 19 Lion, 7 Pirates, Go!
They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
That is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a fourth down.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Here's Hardman to return.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. We good. 222. 222.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Turn up. Hey, Can. EQ. 11. West right zip. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Here we go, son.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Fields now to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
17 more yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal.
Now Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 551. 12. Left right.
In motion left, Hardman.
Right.
On 2nd and goal.
Fields. Now Fields going to run.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. Behind the degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
The Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Dances by him. And he takes this near the 20.
5, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Bronco 80. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
What a shot. 180. No, we changed it. Hey, middle. 180. Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
What is it on? Hey! You. Report! You change it. Go right here. Yo. You at X.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Jackson, options out left. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
It's not. Hey, up to what? 180. Hey. 13.
Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Fields. To the sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Niners on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
From the gun on third down, Fields.
And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Let's go. Sit hard. Hey, come on. Ready? Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
Hands it off out of the gun. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
You at X. You at X. Middle. Report.
They'll set up to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
sets up
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going to throw right side here, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, son. 319, just a sec.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Fields. Short throw to Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's another 49er first down.
Fields changing the play.
First down, San Francisco.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll run it here.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Sit hard. 180. Go.
Jackson now.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards.
And the Ravens are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Luke now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ravens 49, 49ers 17.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's
poses.